So good morning, everyone. So today I will be interviewing someone who has been in law enforcement for over 30 years and over his career has been in various positions from patrol to investigating crimes, gang details, and working with at-risk youth. So good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning. How are you?
Good, thank you. And so I'm going to start with the first question, which is, have you ever met someone, or do you know what antisocial personality disorder is?
I do. It's basically a person who has a lack of capacity for empathy for others. They tend to have a long pattern of disregard for rules and more or less are self-centered about what they want to achieve.
Got you. And have you ever met someone with this mental disorder?
Yes. Over my career, I have met, I would say, several people that display this behavior. I have many stories of persons who more or less were all about what they wanted to do as opposed to, fulfilling the needs of those that were around them, their family members and stuff like that.
Got you. And if it's comfortable with you, will you be able to explain one of these stories?
Yeah, I could go into that. Typically, when I was working with at-risk youth, a lot of the kids were basically the product of an environment where, let's say, the parents were already displaying that behavior. So it's kind of like it was passed on, whether it was because of drugs or it was just, maybe a mental disorder or something along those lines. So.
And for our next question is, how do you think they act differently from a normal person?
Well, they repeatedly ignore what's right and what's wrong. Again, like what I was saying, in their mind, something that you and I would see like robbing or beating someone up as wrong. In their mind, they see it as just a pathway to obtain what it is they selfishly want. They tell lies. They'll take advantage of other people. They'll manipulate situations and treat others very harshly. And like I said, more or less, they're just less sensitive to the needs of others as opposed to, what they want.
Got you. And for our last question, you kind of answered it, but I'll ask just in case. What do you think causes them to think like this and to act so irrationally?
I would say it's probably, like I said, attributed to either bad parenting or drugs. The problem is, in my experience, it's usually a repeated cycle where the parents had displayed the same or more or less the same issues. What I think is either they've sustained a traumatic incident in their life where they feel they can't trust others. They're trying to escape the reality of their misery as opposed to leaning into the pain and trying to better their circumstances. And that's only because of the age. They don't know how to, again, that 8 to 12, let's say, or even 8 to 14, they're still trying to figure it out. And if they don't have a positive role model to go to, I can see that being a very difficult, path in life.
All right. Thank you for doing this interview with me today.
Thank you. And good luck to all those that are listening. Take care.
Thank you.